Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL. We are back with another Mobile Legends video, man, and this one is going to be interesting as well. So we have a few new changes coming to Mobile Legends that I wanted to talk about. But before we get into the new changes, I made my last video about assassins, and I think that a lot of people mistook what I was saying. So I'm going to explain it a little bit differently for real quick right now. So basically, a lot of people thought that I was talking about in that video. If you didn't see that video, I'm gonna link it down below. But a lot of people thought that I was talking about, oh, this hero is going to be the end of assassins. No, everyone was like, just ban the hero. It's not that simple, because what I was talking about was the skill effect, the effect that this hero is going to have. So think about all the heroes that got stuns. Okay, the stuns are cool, the stuns are powerful. But now you got this new hero that's introducing a new skill effect. So it's not just this one hero with this. This is just the first hero with this. Which means if they give this to Franco, if they give this to Alucard, if they give this to some of the heroes that's not powerful in the meta right now, they automatically become powerful. They become powerful, they become strong, and they really shut down assassins a lot. So it's and I think a lot of people are also getting it confused, thinking, oh, this means assassins are going to be completely useless. No, assassins are going to be balanced for the first time, because you can't really just dive in there, because the thing about it is, most of the time, this is a skill literally very useful against assassins. 9 times out of 10, if you have a stun, people say assassins, you could just stun them anyway. If you have a stun, you can stun another hero too. You can stun other heroes. Your stun is useful against other heroes. This skill is mainly useful against assassins. This is literally a skill that assassins will have to think twice before diving in. And honestly, this is a skill that more than likely people would want to save until the assassin is around, because that means you'll probably be able to use it and then secure the kill on the assassin, which means that you can protect your marksman. So I could definitely see this working on some other fighters, some tanks. This is a skill you can use to protect your marksman. The second an assassin dives in, you just hit him with this ability, then that really stops them in their tracks and allows them to be focused. So yes, it's going to make playing an assassin a lot harder, but the thing I think people fail to realize is that almost everyone is trying to play assassins right now. The thing about a MOBA is you should have to be really, really good. You shouldn't just be able to grab an assassin because they're an easy player, they're an easy hero to play, and then just dominate. That's not the way it works. You have to work to be able to get good at something, and that's the reason that there's not many good, super good assassin players either at the same time. Because 9 times out of 10, when you get these random assassins on your team, they're probably bad players. So it's very easy to play a role bad if you don't know how to play. You might be mechanically good, but learning how to actually play the role is very much different. But anyway, that was just to clarify what I was talking about. It's not just about the hero, it's about this new effect being added and the impact that this effect could have on the meta. It could have a huge impact on the meta. But let's get on to some of the other interesting changes we have here, which is going to be a Kadita. She's going to be buffed, basically. So basically her ability Rough Waves, they've adjusted the damage dealt to enemies on the path when the tsunami returns. So it's up to 200 minimum. It's up to 200 minimum to 240 from 150 to 180. So this is 50 to 60 points more damage that she's going to be dealing, basically. So that's actually insane. They've really boosted her damage a lot. She was in the 100s, now all of her damage is in the 200s. So I think that this is going to be interesting to see how heavily she impacts the meta now with this type of power behind her, because yeah, they're definitely putting some power behind her. And one thing that I saw, I don't know how this is going to affect Claude, is he's getting a bit of a nerf, I believe. They're adjusting his attack growth from 7 to 7 from 8. So I mean, that could be substantial depending on how this is actually calculated, how they use that number to calculate. 8 times something is a decent amount less than 7 times something. 8 times something is a little bit more than 7 times something. So depending on how they're using this as a if they're using that as a multiplier and what they're doing mathematically with this could be a big deal. So yeah, Claude is going to be catching this nerf. So I don't know. I don't know about Claude, man. I think Claude is still going to be able to survive, though. I feel like he's super powerful. And honestly, the attack growth, I think that this is really just going to make it so he has to farm a little bit longer. And I mean, it's kind of fair. It's kind of fair because he should not be able to farm like an assassin. He should not be just as fed as assassins and stuff like that. And honestly, if you're good at farming with Claude, you could outfarm assassins. So I get it if that is exactly what it's going to do, if it's going to make it so his early game is a little bit weaker. It's understandable. Like I said, it's definitely understandable. But yeah, he should be a marksman. Like a lot of people were saying that he was overpowered. I think that this could be a decent balanced choice depending on what it does. So yeah, the Claude Nerf is incoming. The Kadita buff is incoming. I mean, also like the biggest thing. This is going to be the biggest thing. The biggest thing right now, I think, is going to be this new 6-man band being tested in custom matches. So they're testing it. It's going to be tested in custom where 3 people can ban a hero on each team. So like 3 people on your team, 3 people on the other team. So a total of 6 heroes can be banned. Now this is going to, like, this could literally change a lot as well. So I said that basically if they add that new effect on multiple heroes, it would be very, very impactful. But I mean, no, now this is like, if you add 2 new slots and let's say they give this new effect to 2 new people, that means you can literally ban all 3 of the people with the ability and nothing changes. You could ban all 3 of these heroes and then the assassin meta is just as powerful as it's always been. So if they're finna add more bans, depending on how many people they give this new grounded ability to, like if it's just an insane amount of people, if we start seeing this a lot more, then it could still be just as impactful as I think it's going to be. But if they're finna start adding more bans, then that could also just keep things where it's at. So this is a questionable change to me. This is definitely a questionable change. Like being able to ban, like I don't think that you need to be able to ban this many heroes. I think that the 4 heroes that you ban is just fine. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason they're making it so you can ban 6 people. So let me know what you all think about that. Do you all think that that's a good decision? Do you think that it's a bad decision? Do you think that this is actually needed? Do you need to ban this many people when you're playing Mobile Legends? And what type of difference and what type of impact do you think that this is going to have on the meta and how we play the game right now? Because honestly, I think this is completely overkill. Like what's the point? What's the point of having all these great heroes if half the heroes gonna be banned anyway? Like literally allowing to ban 6 heroes each game, that's like a whole team. That's a whole team plus a sub. Like you're banning a whole team plus a sub before the game even starts. I don't get the point of that. But let me know what you all think about that. I really just don't know about this decision. I mean, honestly, it could work out in some interesting ways, but I feel like the pattern that we've seen with Mobile Legends is that everyone just bans the same heroes over and over. Like when something becomes trendy, everyone wants to ban the same heroes because that's the trend. It's the safe thing to do is to ban these heroes because you basically don't want like the most overpowered and powerful heroes to be dominating stuff. And that's usually how bans work in Mobile Legends. People just ban the most powerful. So, and honestly, I feel like this is going to make it a lot harder for people who don't understand how banning should actually work. So like when people don't know how to create strategies and ban the right heroes, this just gives people more options of banning wrong and bad heroes. Like it's more to learn. So instead of someone having to learn how to ban 4 people that doesn't work to their benefit when it comes to their team composition, now they're gonna have to ban 6 people to try to make it make sense for their team composition. I feel like it's just overcomplicating things. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Let me know what you all think about this though, man. I definitely want to hear your opinions on this one because yeah, a lot of these changes are like, some sound decent, some sound questionable. It's like a mixed feeling with this new upcoming update. So let me know what you all think about it in the comment section down below, man. Make sure you all drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, Joe.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family, I want it. So they'll never